Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This it feels so weird saying that because I've watched these types of videos for so long, and to think that I finally got the courage to actually just buy a tripod and do this myself, I'm really excited about. Like I said, it's been something I've been wanting to do for an extremely long time, so it's a long time coming. Anyways, I'm going to hop right into this. I feel like I should do some sort of intro, but my husband is downstairs with my hungry and sleepy 6-month-old, so I'm going to try and do this all in one shot and just make the most of it. And hopefully in the future I'll have more time to come back on and do like a different type of intro-y video. But if you're here from Instagram, hello, I'm so excited. Okay, so hopping right into it. This is my Giglio Slim Appunto in Fozzie Brown. I actually just very recently ordered it. Paid like all the extra money for the super fast shipping. Glad I did. It got here in literally like 3 days. So it's really incredible how fast that can work. I love this planner. I recently had my hobo housed in my Giglio Slim Appunto in the gray Croco matte. I just want, it's a super soft leather. I adore this, but I don't know if there's something I could have, something I could have done differently, but it's already starting to kind of like chip on the edge. I guess I could have protected a little bit more when it was in my purse, yada yada yada. Anyways, that's not really why I got out of it. I really just wanted something that was a little bit darker for the winter time still, so I'll probably bring this guy back come summer, since yeah. Anyways, so I got this guy. He is my everyday carry. Like I said, I believe it is in the Fozzie Brown leather. And I'm just going to hop right into it for the purposes of time and my hungry baby downstairs. So let's hop in. This is such a soft leather. It's soft in a different way than the Croco matte. It's more like squishy. There's a little bit more of a leather. It feels like there's more leather to go around, so it's just very soft. So this is my current everyday carry. I typically have my cards in here, like I said, so I use it all the time. It goes right in my purse. I'll put usually like receipts in here. I have it all cleared out for the purpose of the video. So what I did put in here, and I'm not really using these right now, but I did in the past purchase some of the Maddie Plans task cards. But I'm really not using them right now. I did sometimes, if I really am like in the swing of it, I'll rip one off and stick them right on the front if I need to be reminded of anything. But like I said, I really just put these in here for the video so that all my cards weren't just out and about all willy-nilly. I also have just a little "that this planner belongs to" card, a little Polaroid up here of one of my very far few in between girls' nights that I had a few months ago. That was very near and dear to my heart. Like I said, I have 3 kids, so I don't get out very often, so I got to meet up with some friends from college, which was super fun. At the bottom, oh no, my daughter's gonna be so sad. So this is a little thing that she made me for my planner. She calls it Rainbow Kate. It's just this really cute little guy, but I'm gonna have to have her glue his eye back on. Anyways, hopping further in, this, like I said, total everyday carry. I have been toying around with another planner, the Hobo Cousin, and I don't know, they're kind of like competing a little bit, and yeah, but I'm trying to stick in this one for the entire year, so I am going to commit to this every day, no matter what, even if I am using another planner. So I'll get into that hopefully in another video. Holy cow, 4 minutes in. I promise once I really get into the meat and potatoes of this, it will not take that long because obviously we're only a few months into the year. So anyways, the 2021 Hobo Weeks. I really just wanted to make the inside fun because I feel like in the past I have tried the Hobo Weeks, and it was something that it was like 2 years ago, right when I was like really big into like all sticker everything, like wanting my handwriting to look a very specific way that I could never nail down, because obviously we always want what we can't have. And there was so much about it I hated. Fast forward 2 years, there is like, this is planner heaven for me. I cannot get enough of it. So this is the inside. I just kind of just wanted to dress it up a little bit, so it was something that I actually enjoyed looking at, and it wasn't just you know, just so plain, because that's fun with the ring bound system, which I have tried for a very long time. You can decorate everything, absolutely customize it. So I wanted to be able to afford myself the opportunity in this to do the same. So this is just another page I kind of decorated. This does serve a purpose. It has just like some tracker information on the back, just so I can keep that for like the yearly tracker that's like farther in. So I'm not gonna really, I don't have a lot even in here, I guess, as far as like different shops and stuff. It's a lot of pen and paper, a lot of pen and paper. And most of the stuff that is in here, I honestly don't even remember where I got it, because I bought it so long ago before I started this. And so if you want to know where something's from, I'm sure I can get back to you on it. I'm just not gonna go through that all right now. So true to the natural hobo weeks, I just have the 2 like big sticker flakes in here, which are some of my goals. Some of these you'll see in the back are pulled from my like New Year's resolutions. I have my word of the year, leap. I want to just really just like dive into everything. Like, I don't want anything, hence the YouTube, like I just don't want anything to hold me back this year in my career, and my like with my spiritual health, with my relationships, like outside of my just family. Like, I want to check in on my friends more. I want to like go back and solidify some, you know, some old relationships that it's just hard to have with 3 kids. Just stuff like that. Just leaping into all the things that I've wanted to do that I just have pushed off because I have, you know, I'm young, I have kids, like tons of kids, it feels like. No free time. Anyways, continuing on, the yearly tracker. This will make more sense when I show you some of my goals in the back. I have them split up into different categories, and so like some of those categories will include, like I said, relationships, financial health, spiritual health, career advancement, stuff like that, working on my home constantly. So these are just different things that I am tracking in response to that. So I'm tracking like when I do yoga. That's something really big that I've wanted to do. I want to hit some big like yoga goals. How many times a year, I guess you could call it, that I want to do a yoga practice, how much, I don't know, how much debt we want to pay down, how many books I want to read, how many, like what my weight is, different areas in the house I'm like really zoning in on to try and really clean, just tons of different stuff. So I'm putting like big bold things that'll stand out to myself when I want to go back and look at it. And then down here I'm just tracking like water, self-care days, days I do yoga, days I do other workouts besides just yoga. Yeah, so I'm really loving it. It's proven to be very functional. I know February looks like a bust, but it kind of was so far. I did spend some time visiting my mom, so a ton of stuff just took the back seat around then. Anyways, all of the months are really going to look almost the same, so I'm going to really just spare you a lot of that, and just show you the months that have passed already. So over December, I really just put down washi. I put down some cute little icon stickers, so I know like when we give our dogs specific medicine, when I change my contacts, when I'm at school, I'm sorry, when my daughter's at school, when I'm at work, just different stuff like that. So I can just track it, appointments, blah, blah, blah. Same stuff you guys probably track in your monthlies. So I am loving it. I'm trying, like I said, much like far from the past, I'm not caring what my handwriting looks like. I'm not caring what pen I'm using. I'm really just trying to enjoy it and stick to planning. And in that, like, I don't give a shit kind of mode. I guess I am really finding a lot of planner peace in this guy. So I didn't actually start it this week. I started it 1 week prior, but this was one of like the first like true weeks that I was able to hop into this guy. Again, I'm just really throwing everything down. It's at this time it was like my main planner, which I guess it still is, but it's more of just like an everyday carry now. I'll make sure to take it with me everywhere I go, but I just put down work days. I will use some stickers because I'm trying to do more so of like the whole planner freeze thing. I'm trying not to just, I have so much stuff, guys. I have so many stickers. So I'm trying to use them up. I'm really trying to use them up. So like this sticker, I probably purchased like 8 years ago. It's ridiculous. So this was obviously the week before Christmas, or not the week, but a few weeks before Christmas when we first started Elf on the Shelf. So we had like the whole introduction letter and whatnot. You can see like throughout some of the other weeks, you'll see I tried to track things on this side. Mostly it has operated as like a running brain dump to-do list. I can't even really say that like a lot of this coincides with every single week because like I don't color match anything, which like sounds silly. I just really, whatever I want to, what color I want to use, I'll just pull out and start using. So green doesn't always just have to be the day I put my daughter in preschool, or it doesn't always just have to be the day that I'm brown doesn't always have to be the day that I'm working. It really just comes and goes as I want it to, which again, I really, really enjoy, because it's making this planner a lot more fun than it ever has been in the past. I hope that you can see all of that. Okay. You'll see like some weeks there's like literally nothing. This was one of the weeks that I went like balls to the wall sticker kit. Before I got this planner, I did purchase like 4 or 5 sticker kits. And I was like, man, I really should purchase some more. Like I'm going to go through these so friggin' fast. Again, in the past I have. This time around, I honestly don't like the sticker kits. I don't really like the way it makes the paper feel. It makes it just feel like really heavy and sturdy, and I don't like that. Part of the allure, I guess, to the Hobo Weeks is that it has like that Tomoe River paper, and so it's just really crunchy, and I just don't like the stiff feeling that the sticker kits give it, which is kind of a blessing in disguise because I feel like I'll be able to fit so much more jam-packed stuff in here, and not bulk it up with just stickers. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. So again, this was Christmas, so I just really went balls to the wall and put the whole sticker kit in there. The week following was just like a few little stickers here and there that were more of like my journaling stickers or like my stationery stickers. Let's see, I did have some sort of like stencil I was using at one point. Again, some of these stickers I'm completely just trying to use up that I've had for years and years and years. Yeah, and I really am trying to play around with it too. I don't really want any one week to look like the next. It kind of keeps me on my toes, keeps me more productive, keeps me going back to this because I feel like I'm not going to get stagnant in the way that it looks, which could be like an issue with a planner that really is just completely spiral bound, since it is what it is. You have to make it fun for you or you're not going to want to go back to it because there's no really changing anything on the inside. So every week I kind of try and make it look a little bit different, just naturally with the way that my week has to go. So again, you'll see I highlighted some stuff. Again, like I completely swapped it up this time. Brown was days that my daughter went to school, and then green was days that I went to work. So it's really just like no rhyme or reason how I'm doing things. Some weeks I try and do a lot of stuff. Some weeks I don't. Just all is the name of the game, I guess. This week, I do enjoy really just trying to fill up my pages. That's something I did notice with myself a little bit more. Like, I don't like the way that this feels. Like, I'll honor it because there was not a lot going on that week, obviously, so it's not a big deal. I'm not going to fill it up just for the sake of filling it up. But, again, I will try and think out of the box in ways that I can put different things in here that I really go back to this, like, at every point throughout the day. I separated little chunks like of things that I had to do this week. I really wanted to focus on decluttering my kitchen. So I had just like a little quote that I put up there. I really tried to track what I wanted to get done throughout the whole week. I'm like almost in, at the time, I was almost in my final weeks of my master's program. And so I really just had like big deadlines with that. What else? I remember exactly when I did this. I was trying to track when I was doing laundry because I'm trying to decide if, you know, two adults in the house, 3 kids, lots of blankets, lots of bedding, lots of just clothes and crap. If I need to do laundry once a day or every few days. So It's silly. I was just tracking that. It's not really that big of a deal. So yeah, I will sometimes, like I said, just put fun things that I did throughout the day. I'll put them in there. You'll see I did try and do like daily planning in here too. Don't know still how I'm feeling about that, so we'll see. Here I've been really trying to, you know, my youngest is now 6 months. So with that, I'm still getting woken up quite a bit at night, obviously, not that big of a deal. But I do want to get back into some sort of semblance of a morning routine. It's been pretty difficult just because when she wakes up in the morning, it's like hit or miss. Sometimes she'll wake up at 5, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 8, you know, so that on top of being woken up all night, every night is hard to wake up. But I did try and track some of that stuff. So like I had stuff that I wanted to do in my little morning routine, such as waking up early, putting on all of my essential oils like on myself, in our diffusers, filling those up for the day. I wanted to journal and I wanted to get into my Bible. So you'll see some days I did it, some days I just didn't, and that's okay. Again, this week, trying to change it up every week. I did try and track some stuff. I never really went back to this to fill anything down. I just, you know, wanted to, for memory purposes, I guess, really just put down what books I was reading just to make it fun. I wrote down that I ordered my new Gilios. Like I said, I wasn't joking. Like, I ordered it this day and it was probably here like this day or something. Like, I don't even know. It was so fast. Anyways, again, I tried doing the same thing over here, but it was just too much. I didn't really get into it. My daughter, she just started like some new medicines this week for an issue she's having and some new supplements. So like I was denoting that with stickers. Again, it's not something that I do all the time. Sometimes like on these days I was just writing letters. I was tracking like my water, you know, it is what it is every week. And that's what I love about it, because I'm really able to, I give myself the grace to just do what I want to do in it. And it doesn't always have to look the same. Another key point, I was going to track like all of our meals. Did not do that. I wrote Chipotle one day, like, duh. I didn't just eat Chipotle one day, but whatever. That's, you know, that's the whole giving yourself grace part. This week, from like the tail end of the last week into this week, I was visiting my mom. So, you know, we just did I just kind of memory planned, I guess, in a way. Like, I just wrote down what we did those days. That was it. That was like this was a really low-key week. This is the start of this week. I am trying again the whole morning routine thing. I'm calling it this time a morning appointment. Just it's really just a change of words, honestly, but it makes me feel better if I know it's like an appointment with myself to better myself, to give myself the love and the self-care and the time and attention that I need. Maybe calling it something different will, you know, bring my attention to it more. So I'm gonna just like color in the sun every day that I do it. So that'll be fun. What else? And that's it so far. Back in the notes pages, those are kind of fun. So I just kind of tipped in that little piece of acetate. And then, like I said, I started this the week of Thanksgiving. So I just used one of those sticker kits again to kind of go in and make my own spread when I really just kind of wanted to get a feel for being back in this type of planner. They really serve as like collections and daily pages. So that's really all you'll see back here. There's not a lot of confidential info, and if it is, I'll just glide over those. This page specific collection is all of my like essential awards. So I work with Young Living. I have like my whole like referral link if you are interested. Young Living is pretty much just a company that is tailored around essential oils, if that's what you're into. But they also have tons of other products. So like I have like supplements that I like to get, kids products that I like to get, products for my home, like freaking love their thieves cleaner. I love their fruit and veggie cleaner. So I don't put all the oils because I just really get those as I need them, as I want them. But these are all of like the personal things around the house that we don't go to Target or we don't go to Marshall's or we don't go to Walmart to buy. I will buy through Young Living because I'm able to get money back on them. And I know like exactly how it's sourced out, everything. That's a whole different spiel. Not trying to sell anything, so I'm gonna keep going past that. But again, it's just one of my first true collections, so I did want to put that in there. It looks probably pretty hideous, but that's okay. Again, addresses. I'm gonna go past that. Those are all just addresses for Christmas time. Anyways, you'll see I really did toy around with how to do my daily pages. I don't know if I really liked it, honestly. Like, I did it for a while. It kind of felt like a chore to do. I wasn't sure. I did get, this is the Mega, but I was really, like, and still am worried about having not enough space to get to the end of the year. Anyways, back on more collections. This is, like, something I just found on Instagram. I thought it was super friggin' cute, and I do actually look back onto it a lot, just on those particularly anxious days. So again, cannot take credit for the way this looks. I just used my own lettering, I use that word loosely, to put it into my own planner. Again, kept going with the dailies. This was something I saw on someone's Instagram. Again, cannot remember. I can try and go back and find it. It was like a Sunday reset list, so I put that in there. Another collection. Here I really started trying to work with some stencil work. Just why not? I kind of got sick of using like my fake lettering. Oh man. One of my goals this year is to lose 10 pounds. It's like that pre-baby weight from having my last baby that I took into this last pregnancy that I'm still trying to lose, it feels like. So I'm gonna really just work on those last 10 pounds. This is where I started to really work on my whole like New Year's resolution. So again, my word of the year is leap. So I just want to be reminded of that all the time because I need it. I put a little vision board in here of just things that I want to focus on. Yeah, and then this year I'm trying to a little different attack to my New Year's resolutions. Instead of just like being plain resolutions, I do really want to go into them with the intention of bettering myself. So I want to focus on reading like different self-development, personal development, whatever you want to call it, self-help books. So I just put a few of them that I do want to read, in addition to like all just like the recreational, like pleasure reading, I guess you can call it. So just stuff to really like work on myself. These are some of my my goals. Again, those are the categories I was talking about before. I created my own little personal manifesto. I separated all my goals into different categories, where everything's just broken down with what I want to do. And again, like I said, those I'm taking into, before I just started talking about my water needs, into here and my yearly calendar. And like here for home, I want a decluttered home. I want it to feel functional, cozy, tidy. I want it to feel curated. I want my kids to start being able to help around the house a little bit more. Just make things functional for them, that they feel like they can be, you know, a willing participant in keeping the home tidy. So like month of January, I really focused on the kitchen. Another one, personal development. I want to work on my morning routine. Again, you saw that in some of my weeks. I want to do more journaling. I try to focus and put that into my morning routine. I want to have daily reflections, goes back into journaling, read 12 books. So I need to update this. I actually read 3 books in January. I just had 12 books. I figured one a month. By golly, I read 3 books in January, so that's super cool. Debt we've paid off, I put that on there. Different career advancement stuff, my weight, stuff like that. So I really did take all of this and try and make it really intentional, putting it into my planner. I'm gonna go through is just a few more collections. Again, found this, I think, on either Pinterest or Instagram, and I just kind of copied it into my planner. It's just the Enneagram types to help type 2, holla holla. Again, these are just different dailies I was working on. I saw this in someone's Instagram, different trackers. I'm just not a tracker person. Cannot keep up with them. Put them in there, don't know why. What else? We had a ton of stuff that I wanted to donate, but I didn't want to take it to just like a Goodwill. And so I wanted to really take it to some sort of like women's shelter, because again, it's a lot of my clothes, maternity clothes, baby items, baby products, kids clothes. So we wanted to find like a women's shelter, something to donate it to. So I just kind of wrote down some information on shelter donations. Here, I just, again, one of my big goals is to find different like routine, especially morning routine. I just put different ideas into morning, evening, or morning, afternoon, and evening routines that I want to try and slowly incorporate into my day-to-day. These next few pages are really just like some work stuff. So with my job, I move around a lot every few years, and our next move is coming up. My next transfer season is coming up next summer, so I'm just already like thinking about our road trip from here on out when we travel to our next home. So I just have some road trip ideas. I have activities to do with my kiddos, different units that might be opening, different like awards that I have, so I can like update my own stuff. I have some stuff regarding my master's program that I'm in. I like to fill my plate up way too much between master's program, career advancement, all my kids. Anyways, and then this last one is just something I found on Instagram. It was just some notes that someone was putting like in their Instagram stories for some like more natural living. So I wrote some notes down, and then the rest is just empty. Oh, pen test, I guess. Yeah, pen test. And that's really it. So I just decorated the back. If you've stuck with me this far, that is really it. Like I said, this is my everyday carry. It really is, like, for all intensive purposes, my main planner. I did, when I bought this one, guys, I also bought this. It is the same type of letter, but it is a different one. I don't remember even what this one's called. Oh, Ralph Brown, something like that. I don't know. So I've been playing around with this guy too, but I'm not gonna show that yet because I'm really just like getting the hang of this. So this is my main guy. Love him. Yeah, I intend to make some more future videos, so if you stuck this long, thank you, and I will see you guys later. Bye.